Okay, so we are a team of 3, which is me, Gracia, and Jaime, because there was an odd number of people in the class. But how we did this, or well, how I did this personally, was that first, the hint was to split up H2O into H and OH. Um, so I had those separated. But when I was looking for what numbers to put in first, I was looking at Ca on this side and Ca on this side, because over here it gave you 3, and so you had to make these both equal. So I decided to put a 3 in front of this one so that they both be equal. And since this has an imaginary 1, it would be 1 times the 3 would equal that 3. So to make this one equal to 3 again, you'd have to multiply the 1, but you would add the 1 into the first line. So now you have 3 times 1 equals 3 for Ca, and then 3 times the imaginary 1 equals 3 for the Ca. So these ones are balanced out. Now for H2O or OH, you'd have to multiply your 2 times that 3 that you already put into it, which would give you 6. And so to balance out the OH that you have split up from H2O, you add that 6 over here, because this OH is just 1. So to get 6, you'd have to multiply 1 times 6. So you have your 6 over here and your 3 times 2 over here, which balances out the OHs. So now all you're left with is this P2 right here, this remaining H from H2O, and this equation right here that you have to balance it out to, which is pH to the third. So since you have 2, I just used the P for this, because I figured that if you used P, then they would automatically balance each other out. So your P over here is 2, and this one has the imaginary 1 here, so I guess they both have to equal 2. So to multiply this, to equal 2, you'd have to multiply it by 1, which you already have in this case. So we decided to put 2 in this circle, because you have your imaginary 1 right here. So it's 1 times 2 is 2 here, and then you already have your 1 times 2 is 2 here. So you basically only balanced this side out.